Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XFW. This is the Danger Zone. Thank you, folks, for already tuning in who have shared and liked already as vicious and delicious make their way out to ringside. Jason Lee Simmons, thank you for liking the stream. Vicious and Delicious, the former XFW Women's Tag Team Champions, our inaugural champions at that. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing the stream also. Sarah Wells and Alex North making their way inside the ring. Jesse Lee Simmons, thank you for sharing. Tonight, Vicious and Delicious will go head-to-head with the two ladies that beat them at XFW Friday Night 4, the XFW Tag Team Women's Champions, the team known as the Queens of New Jersey. TKWA, thank you for liking the stream. Here comes the Tweens of New Jersey. We'll talk about the announcements coming forward. Kenny, thank you for liking the stream. In between our matches, we'll talk about what's upcoming for XFW. As the XFW Women's Tag Team Champions make their way down to the ring. Dirty Diane Albright and Paige Richardson capturing the championships away from Vicious and Delicious. And XFW Fright Night have already had one successful title defense of those championships, and they said firmly they plan on holding on to these titles for quite some time. Now every champion in XFW has always made that claim. But I kind of felt it when Albright said that to me. I mean, she said it with such gusto and anger. Chris Fair, thank you for liking the stream as well. Welcome to XFW Danger Zone as we get ready to kick things off here. There's the bell, folks. We are going. We are off and running. It's Albright. Kicks things off. Chris Fair, thank you for sharing the stream. Sarah Wells starting things off with Dirty Diane Albright. Vicious and Delicious hoping to get a pinfall, submission, or count on victory tonight. RJ, thank you for liking the stream. As North and Wells did not have a rematch clause in their contract for the Women's Tag Team Championships being the inaugural champions. But right now, Dirty Diana Albright has knocked her down. RJ, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. Oh, and a drop kick. Hard by Paige Richardson as Sarah Wells comes back inside the square circle. Hard elbow tie-up. Kick to the midsection. And again, a counter by Paige as he drives her head first down to the canvas. Kenny says follow edge. Ooh, hard impact there. Flying fly cross body by Sarah Wells. Wells now double on the hook. Over, down goes Richardson again as Sarah Wells puts in some offense. Big right hand now from Richardson, cutting off Wells. Wells yet to make a tag. Albright and Richardson have made one already. Counter again by Sarah Wells, who's on fire so far this match. Goes for a drop kick. Nobody home. Richardson counters with a bulldog, driving her face hard down to the canvas. Wells is in trouble. Into the corner. Tag again. In comes Diane Albright. Oh, and drives her head right into the boot of Big Dirty Diane. Demetrius Joseph, thank you for sharing the stream. Kick to the midsection now. Sarah Wells trying to make some sort of a comeback here. Tag finally in comes Alex North, the vicious half of Vicious and Delicious. Albright trying to get back to her feet, but gets a soccer ball style punt right to the ribs. Hurricane Rana now takes her over. Omega Fighter 99, thank you for hosting over on the Twitch platform. Looks like some of our notifications are acting up a little bit. We got Omega Fighter's name, but we did not get the graphics. I don't know what that's about. Look into that later, as right now Albright goes back on the offense, spreading Alex North, stretching her across that knee. And now a headbutt by big Diane Albright. Alex North laid out face first on the canvas. Oh, and she chases Sarah Wells. You see how Sarah Wells ran away? It's like a gorilla coming right at you. Albright right back to the offense. And again, stretching North, that spine right across the thigh, putting all the pressure on the neck and the knees. A lot of pressure on the back of Alex North, but North keeping with the pace. Up, high cross body, takes Albright down. Albright now in trouble. Diving tag, in comes Richardson. In comes Sarah Wells. Two fresh opponents. Drop kick by Richardson, finds nobody. Wells now goes on the assault. Kick right to the middle of the back. Sarah Wells and Alex North looking for an opportunity to get themselves back in the #1 contender spot for the XFW Women's Tag Team Championship. This could be it tonight. A pinfall victory, submission, or even a countout will excel them to the top of the ladder and get them an opportunity to face the Queens of New Jersey with the titles on the line. Hard impact to the head again by Richardson. Picks her right up, drops her down, inverted atomic drop. Diane Albright and Richardson use such a smash mouth, in-your-face style of professional wrestling. An unforgiving, in-your-face. Omega Fighter, thank you for tuning in. The mission, she said, was to drink before you tell everyone what the special announcement is. Omega Fighter, we will give you that curse. But right now, Diane Albright coming right back in. Goes for a clothesline haymaker. Sarah Wells getting out of the way. Wells now front face lock, takes her over, phenomenal. Spinning neck break, you see Sarah Wells is exhausted. Wells has a hard time keeping up right now, staring down at Albright. As she tries to catch her, you see her, now Albright looking like she's having a hard time moving. Wells waiting for her to get back up, pump handle position. Up and down, face planted. Goes Diane Albright, but Wells does not go for the cover. This is an opportunity. Decides to tag in Alex North. North now making her way in. Diane Albright still not moving. Laid out by Richardson. Drop kick now by Alex North. Again, the vicious half of Vicious and Delicious follows through. Phenomenal leg drop. Uh-oh, a little bit of twerk action. Somebody's been doing too much TikTok. And a beautiful moonsault by Alex North. We got a cover on Diane. Paige Richardson there to break up the count as Vicious and Delicious has started to take a commanding lead in this match. Spoke too soon. Albright with a counter. North catches him with a shot to the face. North with a takedown, cross arm breaker. Too close to the ropes. Vicious and Delicious has started to make a little bit of a comeback back into the corner. Tagging goes Paige Richardson, the fresh lady. Ooh, what a shot. But look at Alex North instantly grabbing the hair of Paige Richardson, trying to keep up with the pace of this match. But Richardson shuts her right down. Richardson now, the Jake and Jude Visuals. And what a haymaker from Paige Richardson. Taking a little bit too much time to celebrate. She wants to keep Vicious and Delicious down. She's got to keep the pressure on. Keep that offense flowing. You do not want to give Alex North an opportunity. Oh, uncalled for. Uncalled for shot by Paige Richardson with a hard jaw jack. Kick to the midsection now. Neck breaker, cutter combination. Wow. Vicious and Delicious walk away with the pinfall victory tonight. What is this? What is this? What is going on here? Unnecessary. Unnecessary. Unnecessary offense attacks by the Queens of New Jersey. The Queens of New Jersey turning things off there on Vicious and Delicious. Apologies for dealing with a little bit of an issue here with our music. There we go. Our sounds in a little technical difficulties tonight, but we will continue on here as XFW continues. This is XFW Danger Zone. Now, folks, we did say we had a special announcement, and we are moving around some of our programming. XFW Late Night is going to be changed to the afternoon hour on Thursdays. Quite frankly, it's a bit hard for me to get rush home after some stuff I do on a regular Thursday night to get XFW Late Night going. A lot of folks that don't really get into tuning in to XFW Late Night being so late in the hour. So we're going to be changing XFW Late Night to XFW Crossfire. Now that will start broadcasting next Thursday around the noon hour. So if you guys are on your lunchtime, you can check out XFW on Bloodsword 6 streaming. The program will have a new look. We might even see some new debuts from some new competitors next week on XFW Crossfire. Also coming up on our YouTube channel, starting next week, will be our XFW magazine style program, where will be updates on current wrestlers, storylines, and more. That will only be on our YouTube channel. So make sure you get to YouTube, find Bloodsword 6 streaming, and make sure you subscribe to that programming. Scott Wayne Stevens says the Maniacal Glee is up for some of his old tricks again. There was a new update to my software, folks, so that might be some of the problem here. It seems like sometimes I play the music, the entrances, it's overriding some of the game stuff. So it'll be a work in progress. I apologize if the sound's a little off tonight during entrances, but we'll get it worked out as we continue. But we've got a lot of stuff coming your way tonight, folks, including a rivalry match between Josh the Coach Clemens and Sean Owens later on in the evening. Now, the United States Championship will not be on the line, but these two have clashed over a number of occasions, and Josh the Coach Clemens has been heard saying in the back he is hell-bent on taking away the championship from Owens because Owens doesn't deserve it. Somehow Clemens thinks he deserves it. We'll find out later tonight as those two clash. Right now we're going to head down the ring as Tiger Ramirez goes one-on-one with Mark Collins next on XFW Danger Zone. Ryan Fina, thank you for liking the stream. And out comes Tiger Ramirez. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 Collins. Collins coming right out and attacking Tiger Ramirez. Ramirez now getting stomped on by Mark Collins. Before the match even starts, Collins trying to stop a mud hole and drops the splash. Cornelius Hubbard, thank you for liking the stream. Collins attacking Tiger Ramirez early on. Ramirez goes for a dropkick. Collins escaping out of the way. We have not even had official bell ring yet, and these two are already causing a lot of damage on the outside. Collins sends Ramirez into the barricade. Collar and elbow tie-up. Ramirez shoves him off. Flip kick on the outside again, folks. The bell has not even rung yet. Oh, but Ramirez just rang the bell of Mark Collins and now off the ring post. Mike Atura is still waiting for these guys to get inside the ropes. Ramirez now inside. Collins now can't even make it in the ring at this point. Here comes Collins. Goes for her drop kick. Counter out of the way. Collins now. Up on the shoulder is Ramirez. Drives him down flapjack. These two are no strangers to one another. They have met in the past. But I've not seen this level of animosity between these two before. This is a ranking match for the United States Championship. So there's a lot of pressure on the line between these two guys. Ramirez still looking for his first ever XFW Championship. Collins looking to get back to, as he says, the road to glory and capture his sixth title here in XFW. And right now going to work on Tiger Ramirez is Collins. Ramirez fires back, shot to the face, enziguri and spins Collins around, and now goes for a cover. Leg is hooked. Kick out. There's one thing about Mark Collins, folks. You may not like his attitude. You may not like how he handles himself in the ring, but he is a phenomenal in-ring competitor. Tiger Ramirez now going to the top. Collins starting to stir, trying to get back to his feet. Ramirez comes out the top. Perfectly executed drop kick right to the side of the head of Collins. But again, Collins gets the shoulder up. I do like where a lot of your guys' thoughts and ideas went for XFW with the announcement that we had. There isn't really an adventure mode for XFW. Well, for WWE. I mean, there is a the creator wrestler thing, but it's not really much of a storyline. If it was, I would somehow put it together for you guys. Ramirez again on the top rope again. Comes up. Beautiful frog splash. Did you see the pump and the extension that Ramirez got? But again, Collins gets that shoulder up. Big right hand again from Collins. Right to the face. Collins now. Ripcord cutter delivered to Tiger Ramirez. That might be it right there. We've got a cover. 1, 2. Ramirez gets the shoulder up. You see Collins disliked with the count by Mike Atura. Collins now going up top. What's he got planned? Comes off a beautifully executed elbow right to the chest of Tiger Ramirez. Ramirez jumps back to his feet. Enziguri. And a kick to the face by Collins. Collar elbow tie-up. Ramirez fighting right back for everything he's got. Again, a shot by Collins. Tiger Ramirez follows through. Beautiful execution. Fireman's carry takedown. Now an arm drag by Collins. Counter after counter after counter from both these guys. And the flip kick again. Ramirez. Uh-oh, Ramirez in the corner. Ramirez in the corner. Tiger's tail enziguri connects right to the top of the head. 1, 2. That's it. That's it. Ramirez will walk away with the victory after a knockdown drag-out match between the two. An outstanding battle back and forth between two guys, but Ramirez pulls it off with the Tiger's tail enziguri.
It's been so long now since I've been bleeding.
What an absolutely phenomenal back and forth match. I think I broke my audio. There we go. What a match back and forth between those two, but Ramirez surviving Collins.
Here is your winner, Tiger Ramirez.
Ramirez walking away victorious tonight in XFW Danger Zone. What an absolute phenomenal back and forth contest between those two men. Well, it seems I hit the right button and got the audio fixed after that update from our software. So everything should be smooth now for the rest of the program. And again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. During that match, which was an outstanding back and forth match between Mark Collins and Tiger Ramirez. Excuse me. Again, two high-level athletes going at it tonight in XFW, folks. That was outstanding. But there was some commotion backstage. We did have some footage here. Here it was here. Backstage, Thunderbolt Alpha showing up tonight in XFW. He was scheduled to have a promo, but you see right here, folks, Thunderbolt, the man formerly known as Liger, showing up and laying it, and the two got into blows backstage. From what I understand, they did manage to separate the two, but not before they laid in some heavy shots to one another. Here you see Liger getting tossed into the equipment boxes backstage as these two battle it out. Now, Liger, formerly one of the three Thunderbolts here in XFW, seemingly going off on his own, dumping the moniker of Thunderbolt, dumping his mask. Saturn and Alpha have been trying to get him back in the fold, trying to find out what the issue is, but Liger just seems to be more and more angry at his former compatriots, and these two have been at it tooth and nail over the past few months. Now, from what I understand, Now they're trying to work it out. They're trying to get a match set for later tonight. We don't know if that can happen. We don't have enough room on the card to see what happened. But these two got hot and heavy backstage during the Ramirez-Collins match. And again, you see right here the brutality. These two are unrelenting to each other. And right here, folks, this butch is right there. That reverse Hurricane Rana delivered to Liger, and then Alpha just walking away after that, leaving Liger essentially, for lack of a term, for dead backstage. But what I understand, both men are ready to go. Both men are absolutely fuming backstage. This might be some of the most emotion we've seen out of Liger since this transformation that he had here in XFW. But right now, we're going to head down the ring for another high-impact style match next on Danger Zone. Wrong button. There we go. No, I do not speak Spanish.
The following contest
I apologize.
is scheduled for one fall. Making his
Ladies
way to
and
the
gentlemen,
ring, representing the NWO.
here comes Tyson Vader.
From Venice, California, weighing in at 210 pounds, Tyson Vader.
The breakout star of the Wolfpack, the Vader clan, young Tyson Vader. Coming out of the shadows of the rest of the Vader clan, the Vader Biker Club, known as the Wolfpack here in XFW. But young Vader's done outstanding well for himself in the past few months, which has not boded well with his family, so to speak. As we've seen him and his uncle Casey clash on a number of occasions now. And we saw last week Tyson actually come out and lay into his uncle, costing him a match. But tonight he'll be going head-to-head with this young man right here, Jesus Silva.
209 pounds, Jesus Silva.
Jesus Silva, an outstanding young competitor, the youngest wrestler in all of XFW. 20 years of age. But folks, you swear this young man has been wrestling for decades. His in-ring ability are second to none. The youngest champion we've ever had here in XFW, captured the XFW Internet Championship in his first 6 months here. He's already a two-time Internet Champion, and now looking to set his sights on the United States Championship as he continues to grow here as a competitor, best known for his Best of 7 series with Tiger Ramirez. Ramirez came out on top in that Best of 7 series, but Silva was the one that managed to go on for a championship here in XFW. Both men stretching themselves out in the corner. Both of these guys, high impact, high flying style wrestlers. Whoa, and we're kicking things off. Both guys already lighting up with lightning quick punches and elbows in the face. This should be a very high-paced match, folks. Try to keep your eyes glued to the screen. I'm going to try to keep up with the pace of these two young competitors as Tyson takes him down. Wrestling Greco-style takedown from Tyson Vader, but there's the quick feet of Vader. Already landing a couple shots. Tyson now picks up Jesus and drops him across the top rope, using the ring ropes as a weapon. Folks, those are unrelenting. Those are steel cables covered in tape. You see a lot of wrestlers use those. Even when you get the Irish whip into the ropes, folks, that can be devastating, just like that fantastic DDT that Jesus Silva just connected with on Tyson Vader. And now a number of elbow shots from Jesus as he continues the onslaught. But Vader turns things around in the corner. Tyson now laying in with his own roundhouse kicks. Repeated shots to the side of the head of Jesus Silva. Oh, that is going for a draw kick, but lays in a smack across the face, and now a big boot to the top of the head. Dirk Webb is dropping in over on the Twitch platform. Welcome, Dirk. Thank you for joining us. Jesus Silva turning things around again. Silva drops him down, elbow across the chest, driving Tyson Vader down to the canvas. We've got a cover. Leg is hooked on Tyson. He gets the shoulder up easily before a 1 count. Mike Atura better keep on his toes tonight. These two are going to keep him moving. Vader again picks him straight up and drives him down again. He's almost turning that into a spear. As you see the way he gets his shoulder tucked under the ribs of Jesus Silva. Right now, comes off the top. Drop kick to the back. Didn't seem like it had, I don't think he got all of it. Seemed like it took a little bit more out of Tyson. I think he misjudged his distance there. But right back on the assault nonetheless, picks him up. Beautiful gut wrench. What is those? Rolls through a second time, holding on to Silva and takes him over a second time. I don't know where this young kid got his training, where he learned his skills in wrestling. But his father and his uncles are much more just brutes inside the ring, fisticuff style. But Tyson here is an outstanding in-ring performer. A lot of high-flying, high-impact, well-put-together wrestling moves. And a few weeks ago, we saw him wrestle Raiden Yamashita. The two had an outstanding back-and-forth match. Yamashita walked away with that match where we saw the two shake hands. And that's when the animosity started. Crystal and Chris Williams, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. Snap there by Silva. Silva now with a full head of steam. Drop kick right to the side of the head. Wow, with the impact from that one. Silva now back in the driver's seat. Roundhouse kicks again from Jesus Silva. Silva takes him down into an arm breaker, trying to wrench out, too close to the ropes. Vader now in trouble. Jesus Silva. Nice monkey flip, tossing Tyson almost into the corner. Blasting him in. Silva trying to catch his breath a little bit there, as these two have kept a pretty fast pace through a majority of this match. Vader's got him up on the shoulders just like that. Again, with a shot to the face. Into a German suplex. Beautifully executed. 2. Almost a 3 count. Vader almost stealing one away right there, folks. That quickly it could have been over for Jesus Silva. Again, these two keeping an incredible pace tonight. I ran around during this match. I'd already be passed out till next Tuesday. Kick to the face now by Silva. Follows through. Beautiful Frankensteiner, taking Tyson Vader over. Silva now again. Looking for an opportunity. Tyson Vader up and over the shoulder. Vader again with a takedown, and now right hands, shades of his uncles, delivering the ground and pound to Jesus Silva. A soccer ball style kick right to the back. Oh, beautiful moonsault delivered by Tyson Vader. Jesus Silva turned over, avoiding a pinfall. I don't know if that was accidental or on purpose by Silva. Was a phenomenal execution regardless. But Vader again pouring on the pressure here. Silva rolling to his feet. The two now squaring off again. Mike Couture better get out of the way as these guys are looking. Oh, shots now by Tyson Vader. Phenomenal combination into an outstanding roundhouse kick. Matt Clixey over on YouTube, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to XFW. Jesus Silva lands a phenomenal shot to the face. Tyson Vader lands another one right back in. Vader's got him up again. Shot right to the top of the head, but Vader can't capitalize. He was too exhausted himself, and Silva getting back to his feet. Vader picks him up again. Over a second time, using that gut wrench suplex and holding on. And again tossing him over. Tyson Vader now on the offense. Jesus Silva struggling to get back to his feet. Long drag counter now by Silva. Silva with a phenomenal overhand strike, dropping Vader hard down to the canvas. Vader counters through again. Belly-to-belly suplex. Back and forth action from these two. An outstanding match here tonight on XFW Danger Zone. Silva with a shot to the midsection. Up and over. Sunset flip. Both shoulders are down. Tyson gets the shoulders up again just before Mike Couture makes a 3 count. Silva now coming back. Irish whip now by Silva. Into the corner goes Tyson Vader. Vader fires back again with a shot to the face. Puts him up. Tombstone pile driver. Spinning for a little emphasis. We've got a cover again on Silva. Wow! Tyson Vader walks away with the victory, pulling out of nowhere a spinning tombstone pile driver. I have not yet seen that move from him. So again, Tyson Vader again expanding his arsenal, learning new maneuvers here in XFW, and pulling off some outstanding in-ring offense, and gets the pinfall victory over Jesus Silva tonight on Danger Zone. Look at that. There's the spin, folks, down into the pile driver, tombstone style, by Tyson Vader.
Tyson Vader.
Outstanding match by that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Uncle Casey. Casey Vader coming in. Casey Vader coming in. Casey Vader confronting his nephew again, delivering a shot. Tyson Vader's had a hell of a match with Jesus Silva. And now Casey laying in a heavy shot to the face of his nephew. And now tossing Tyson across the ring. What is the point of this? What does this have to be? Drives him down to the backbreaker. Casey Vader attacking his nephew. Vader now with a throat hold on him, takes him down STO style, and delivers a choke after. Casey Vader attacking his nephew after a fantastic match. Unnecessary. Casey Vader again attacking his nephew inside the ring after a phenomenal match with Jesus Silva, dampening and putting a dark cloud over an otherwise fantastic match here in XFW. And again, folks, this is what we saw in the past few weeks between the Vader, the Wolf Pack, the biker club of the Vaders. Tyson Vader has become his own, has learned respect here in XFW, and has gotten the respect of a lot of folks back in that locker room. But Casey Vader has no respect for anybody. Casey Vader is all about domination. He's all about just annihilating his opponents. And like I said, a month or so ago, when Tyson Vader had an outstanding 5-star match with Raiden Yamashita. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sending stars again. I don't know why my our stuff isn't showing up there. We'll have to figure out what's going on with that. I wonder if we've got something. No, that should be fine. We'll have to figure out what's going on with that. Let's move these things up. There we go. Bobby Means, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. This is XFW Danger Zone. I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. I'm going to keep moving this up because I don't trust it, because it's not acting right. And we're going to keep moving that bad boy up there. There we go. And we'll try that. But again, I was talking about the Wolfpack, folks, and Casey Vader attacking his nephew, Tyson Vader. A while back, Tyson Vader had an outstanding 5-star match with Raiden Yamashita. The two shook hands afterwards, showing Tyson Vader had learned the in-ring respect that a lot of competitors have here in XFW and professional wrestling around the world. This did not sit well with his Uncle Casey. The two have been at each other's throats ever since, and now it's exploding inside the ring. This is the second time these two have clashed inside the ring. We saw them also attack each other at the Wolfpack compound. It's getting out of hand, folks. I think it's only a matter of time before, I think it was Dirk Webb, who's, I think if you're still over on Twitch, Dirk, you were the one that said you saw a chink, a crack in the pack that is the Vader clan. And it seems like that crack is getting bigger. Well, up next, folks, we've got a tag team match of monumental proportions. Two former XFW Tag Team Championship teams clashing tonight in a ranking match for the XFW Tag Team Division. Evolution will go head-to-head with the White Dragons tonight in XFW Danger Zone. Now, Showtime Shane Black and Big Time Jim Slater have been on a roll as of late, but the White Dragons, Akira Masuda and Kashidi Satora, have been on an unbelievable path to get themselves back to the top of the ladder here in XFW. This is a pay-per-view level match, folks. This one could be for the ages. Let's head down to ringside. I hope the arena does not come crashing down next on Danger Zone. That's the wrong music.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 454 pounds.
The White Dragons, the former 5-time XFW World Tag Team Champions, Akira Matsuda, Kushida Satora. These two men have been all around the world, have competed in a number of matches. Most wrestlers won't compete, of exploding death matches, barbed matches, electric fence matches. You would name it, these two have been through it. And now tonight they will clash again with two members of Evolution. The White Dragons, one of my all-time favorite tag teams here in XFW. Akira Matsuda has lately been competing in also some singles matches, trying to get himself an opportunity at a singles championship here in XFW. Whoa! Tonight we get all three members of Evolution.
And their opponents, accompanied by Akira
John Mad Dog Rogers accompanying out his partners, Big Time Jim Slater and Showtime Shane Black, making their way out to ringside. Showtime Shane Black recently losing the TKWA World Heavyweight Championship as Talk Soup Gaming's Chris Reese attacked him inside the ring during the championship match at TKWA last pay-per-view event. We know Black has had some very unkind words for Chris Reese, and I'm sure those two will clash again. Black will do anything he can to get his hands on there as Showtime continues to do double duty between TKWA and XFW. One of the most dominant trios in all of XFW. All three-man former World Heavyweight Champions, Showtime Shane Black and John Mad Dog Rogers, former tag champions. And now Slater and Black are looking for a tag team opportunity as they continue to climb the ladder here in the tag team division. But tonight, that is going to be a hard ladder to climb when you're going against the White Dragons. Akira Matsuda already the counter. Akira Matsuda already flying DDT takes down Big Time Jim Slater. Look at this combination in this counter, folks. The knee to the midsection. And then Matsuda exploding speed up, switches shoulders into a DDT and takes Slater right down. Quick tag down, in comes Kushida Satora. Instantly goes to work, dumping Slater in the back of his head, right in front of his partner. You see Showtime now itching to get in. I'm actually more surprised Showtime didn't take a shot at the back of the head of Satora. Satora now continue to go to work. Slater in a whirl. I don't think Slater's had much offense in this match already. Slater gets up, and Satora instantly connects with a headbutt, sending him right back down to the canvas. The White Dragons look fantastic so far tonight. Slater back to his feet, with Satora instantly right back on the assault. Oh, down goes Mike Katura. Head referee Mike Katura just crashed down. Slater picks him up. Belly suplex. Almost coming down right on top of Mike. Slater right now in automated mode as he just tries to survive the onslaught from the White Dragons. Tag in comes Showtime Shane Black. Slater finally making it in the corner. Uh-oh. Black on the middle, ropes and comes down across the back. Showtime Shane Black, a former two-time XFW World Heavyweight Champion. Trained by the Wild Samoan Afa Anawai and the Samoan family, Samu, Fatu, Sika, and more. Competed in the Samoans WXW for nearly 20 years. High impact maneuver there, but look at Akira Matsuda jumping right back to his feet. Black and Matsuda use very, very similar styles, high impact, striking abilities. Oh, and Akira with a phenomenal powerbomb. Kick to the midsection, Black counters, spinning heel kick delivered. And again, Matsuda and Black using such similar styles. Black taking a little bit too much time. Akira capitalizing on it. We do know Showtime have a bit of an ego and does like to show off, hence the name Showtime. Does like to steal it away from the folks, or from the competitors, as Black goes right back to work. Black now the kicks in the midsection, driving the stomps down. Irish whip into the elbow. Follows through with an outstanding enziguri. Did you hear that impact That was brutal. Matsuda again with a counter. Home territory. Sends him back in the White Dragon's corner. Matsuda looking for a tag. Kick in the midsection, driving home hard. And now again, repeated stomps in the chest of Showtime Shane Black. Matsuda, uh-oh. Matsuda setting it up. Matsuda, could he be going for it? Matsuda! Flying Dragon from coast to coast. Black just got decimated. Showtime Shane Black just got 2 feet stomped in his chest. Black manages to counter up and over, and a drop kick takes McCure down. Black now retreating back to his corner, tags in big time Jim Slater. Akira now making his own tag. In comes Kushida Satora. Slater goes for the clothesline, and Satora dodging him like a matador, getting out of the way of a raging bull, sends Slater crashing to the outside arena floor. Satora and Akira, martial arts experts, very, very good at using their opponent's size and weight against them, and that was an example of that as Satora let Slater carry himself outside the ring. But Slater back on the offense, delivers a hell of a right hand right to the nose of Kushida Satora. And Slater now putting his weight into action with a belly-to-belly suplex. Oh, and talking about using your weight, Slater just a little over 300 pounds, putting all that weight on the midsection and waist of Kushida Satora. Slater's got him up on the back, trying to stretch out Satora now. Canadian-style backbreaker. Shots to the back of the head from Satora, breaks the hold. Oh, and Slater again, showing the power that he has in those big fists. Slater turns him around, spinning powerbomb by Slater. That could be it right there. Satora gets the shoulder up. 2 of XFW's high-profile teams, 2 legendary teams here in XFW, as Evolution has a tendency to dominate no matter which version of the trios inside the ring. But right now we're getting a little bit of agility show by Satora as it comes off the top rope onto Slater. We got a cover on Slater. Slater gets the shoulder up easily after Satora with his tightrope walk antics. Slater charging it again. This time the clothesline connects. Satora couldn't dodge out of the way of that one. Back body drop now from Slater. Evolution now starting to get back into the swing of things. Sidewalk slam now from the former World Heavyweight Champion, big time Jim, with Satora again firing back in a single leg dropkick, takes big time off his feet. Uh-oh, top rope. Is Satora comes off the top. Slater gets out of the way. Slater gets out of the way of Satora. Front face lock. Single leg takedown now by Satora. Driving into the knee. Slater got a little cocky, got right in the face of Satora. Horrible tie-up kick in the midsection by Slater. Slater fires through another one. Double underhook. Slater's got him up. Could we see it? Red wave neckbreaker connects. Black instantly flies in. That's it. Black gets right in the face of Akira Matsuda, stopping him from breaking the count. You see how upset Satora was by that, waving his hands right in the face of Showtime. In a phenomenal back and forth match. Kevin Dwayne Thomas, thank you for liking the stream. What a phenomenal back and forth match between those two teams. There's the headbutt. You see Satora hit the ropes with that. But Evolution walking away with the victory tonight on XFW Danger Zone. It's not often you see John Mad Dog Rogers with a smile. It's more of a grin, or a wince, if you will. All 3 members happy with that outcome tonight. Evolution victorious tonight over the White Dragons. And again, you saw right at the end of that match, folks, big time Jim Slater hitting the Red Wave neckbreaker. but Black running across the ring, stopping Akira Matsuda from getting the break. You saw the level of anger Matsuda had. That match now, again, both of these teams are highly respected. Respect individuals inside the ring, but when that much is on the line, a ranking for the tag team championships, and both these teams looking to get back to the top of the food chain here. A lot on the line, a lot of stress, and I would not doubt to see those two teams clash down the road again. A phenomenal match between the two. Dirk Webb saying Evolution sending a message to the ranking committee. It was a win for Evolution, but it was a close one at that, folks. The White Dragons continue to improve their in-ring presence time and time again. Looked outstanding in the ring tonight, and they kept Evolution on their toes, dominating the first half of that match, keeping Slater on his back for a portion of it, and even turning the tides on Showtime Shane Black later on. But Slater landing the Red Wave neckbreaker, and Black running interference, keeping Matsuda, who was obviously going to break the pinfall, which is legal in tag team competition. But again, tonight, an amazing match between four men, two fantastic teams, as XFW Danger Zone continues. Now, following the earlier video that we saw, folks, between Thunderbolt Alpha and Liger attacking each other backstage, as that story continues to unfold, these two have been clashing for a number of months here. And this goes way back to when Thunderbolt Alpha defeated Dr. Yamamoto and The Machine at XFW Mat Mania many, many moons ago, getting Dr. Yamamoto to leave XFW, getting The Machine out of XFW. And a few months later, Thunderbolt Liger, dumping the name Thunderbolt, dumping his mask, and somehow just completely turning on his partners, has been attacking them left and right. Liger's also been in a phenomenal win streak here in XFW ever since. Well, after that little altercation backstage, folks, we've added another match to our card tonight. Liger and Alpha will be our main event now tonight in a Hell in the Cell structure. So stay tuned for that, folks. This one could literally bring down the house. So right now we're going to head down the ring as Lee Bischoff collides with Bad Boy Marshall Sweet next on XFW Danger Zone.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his
And
way
here
to
comes
ring
the former two-time United States champion, two-time XFW Internet champion, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
Marshall Sweet.
Sweet had several long-lasting feuds this year in XFW. Johnny Dangerous and Mark Collins haunting Sweet through a majority of this year. Sweet staying resilient, continuing to battle on against all odds, capturing a number of championships this year. 4 championships in 1 year, folks. Was an outstanding accomplishment by that young man. But tonight they'll clash in a Extreme Rules match against the blue-collar battler, this young man, Lee Bischoff.
And his opponent from Hall of Fame City, Ohio, weighing in at 240 pounds.
Lee Bischoff, an extraordinary battler here in XFW. Not your conventional professional wrestler, as Bischoff is prone to turn to just brawling tactics. Very little professional wrestling experience before coming to XFW. However, he was a champion, a tag team champion with Masked Mike in an Alabama promotion. Dirk Webb is correct. Sweet on a roll to have one of the best years in wrestling history. Is absolutely true. Looking themselves back in the shot for XFW Gold, as Bad Boy Marshall Sweet had to start from the back of the ladder, but is already quickly climbing the rungs here for another opportunity at XFW Gold. Here we go, folks. Sweet will easily have a speed and agility advantage over Lee Bischoff. Bischoff has a size and strength advantage. Counter now by Bischoff, but Sweet already taking to the air, lands a cutter instantly already on Bischoff. Sweet's going to need to use that speed. Good Lord, before I can even get it off a word edgewise, Sweet lands a phenomenal combination and already into a cover, but Bischoff gets the shoulder up. Bischoff getting right back to his feet quickly, wow, and picks Sweet up with almost no effort and dumps him across the top rope. Bischoff now front face lock, turns it around, picks Sweet up, oh! Dropping him rib first right across his knee. Hard impact on Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Bischoff again picks him up a second time. That hard knee shot to the middle of the ribs. We got a cover now by Bischoff. Sweet gets the shoulder up. Sweet trying to get back to his feet, delivers a brutal right-handed haymaker by Sweet, but Bischoff catches him and levels him with a clothesline. Bischoff tonight means business. Michinoku driver now from Bischoff. Now squeezing the head, putting the pressure on the temples. But Sweet fires back. And the chest stomp connects, and Sweet now on the outside. Sweet up and over, splash. Bischoff dodges out of the way. Both these young men continuously hungry for championship gold. Sweet has already had a taste of 4 championship runs here in XFW. Lee Bischoff still looking for his first opportunity as both men now on the outside, and Sweet already looking for something under the ring. He's pulled out a steel chair. Swings wildly. Bischoff counters out. Dumps him on the back of his head. Bischoff now pointing to his head, thinking about it, saying he's smarter right now as he delivers more offense to Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. And Sweet now sent into that unforgiving steel post. Bischoff in control. Sweet fires back again, throws him back to the inside. Bischoff again quickly getting back to his feet. Comes right back outside and grabs the chair away from Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Not getting the clothesline in the back of the head. Bischoff now laying in a number of angry stomps. Tossing Sweet back inside. Uh-oh, Bischoff now with that steel chair. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet tried to use that several times. Dodges out of the way. Sweet now grabbing the chair. Sweet with a right hand to the back of the head now. Knee shot. Sweet now launching a phenomenal combination and drives it home with a Meteora. Both knees right to the chest of Lee Bischoff. And now a shot to the chest and another swing and a miss. Oh, and Bischoff runs through him like a Mack truck with that shoulder tackle. Counter to the midsection. Sweet! Lands a phenomenal kick to the back of the head. Sweet now again with that chair. But again, Bischoff dodges out of the way. Sweet gets back to his feet almost instantaneously. And a ripcord neckbreaker now by Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Sweet now again celebrating. Doesn't want to waste too much time. Bischoff already again getting back to his feet. Lining up the chair shot. This time it connects right across the top of the head. Ooh, and Bischoff fires back. But again, Sweet coming on hard. Big right hand. Sweet! Justice connects to the back of the head. We've got a cover.
1, 2, 3.
That's it. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet pulling off the victory. Extreme Rules coming into play. Both men landing a couple of chair shots. But both of these guys keeping up a ridiculous pace. Didn't really have a lot of time to go for more. Bischoff does not look happy about that at all. Lee Bischoff walking away with his head down. Looked like he had, to him, he thought he had that match under wraps. But Bad Boy Marshall Sweet continues to getting back to his feet. The explosive array of offense that young man has, folks, is outstanding. Dirk Webb over on our Twitch platform saying that Sweet is on the way to have a phenomenal year. That is very true, folks. He has had an outstanding year here in XFW. Again, 4 title runs already in a single year, which has not been done by many XFW competitors. And now Sweet looking to quickly get back up the ladder for another opportunity at XFW Gold. But that playing field, folks, is full of a lot of high-impact, phenomenal wrestlers here in XFW. Right now, the current XFW World Heavyweight Champion, Ramon Cruz, singled out to have a clash down the road with Hiro Katsuyori. Now, Ramon Cruz capturing the XFW World Heavyweight Championship from the Destroyer in very, very weird circumstances. The Destroyer losing the championship the first time to a fake referee here in XFW. Then the next match the next night, Ramon Cruz capturing the title a second time, this time in a TLC match, after the Destroyer was cleared to wrestle when he was actually not really prepared for that match. The man who cleared him, a doctor, was not an actual XFW official, was actually a man, the same man that was posing as a referee, posing as doctor for XFW, a friend and trainer of Ramon Cruz. Leon Fresh is what he goes by, folks, and I do not think that's his real name. But the Destroyer suffered some knee damage and will be out of action for an undetermined amount of time. We're still trying to get more information on that. But Ramon Cruz poised to go against Hiro Katsuyori down the road as Katsuyori has a pinfall victory over the champion. We also have Sean 2.0 Owens, as dubbed by the XFW fans, the current XFW United States Champion, who has been on an outstanding run with the U.S. Championship around his waist. He's had a number of successful title defenses and has been on a winning streak that is second to none. Not to mention the current XFW Tag Team Champions, Hazard Warning, who have had 3 successful title defenses since cashing in and getting those Tag Team Championships around their waist. When we're speaking of Hiro Katsuyori, he will clash very soonly, right? As a matter of fact, right now, with former 6-time World Heavyweight Champion Seth Walker on XFW Danger Zone right now. And here comes Hiro Katsuyori.
An Extreme Rules match. Making his way to
Another
the ring.
Extreme Rules match. I'm sure Seth Walker. Whoa. Seth Walker already coming out. Alyssa Marie Burdick, thank you for liking the stream. Walker coming out of the gate firing. Already laying in some shots to Hiro Katsuyori. This is an Extreme Rules match. The bell has already sounded, as this will be all legal-like. Katsuyori landing a shot, sending Walker down to the right next to the ring post. Now Walker tossing Katsuyori and crashes into the barricade at ringside. Dirk Webb is correct. There is no love lost between these two, as these guys have battled on a number of occasions. But Seth Walker has come away with a number of the victories, but lately Katsuyori's been on a hot streak as he just leveled Seth Walker with those steel ring steps. Walker dodging out of the way the second time, but Katsuyori connects, this time to the side of the head. Walker started a phenomenal run in 2020. Early on, and a chair shot now from Katsuyori, but Walker almost shrugging it off. As I was saying, Walker winning the XFW World Heavyweight Championship for his 5th time in an Elimination Chamber match, defeating all 5 other members by himself, pinning every other opponent in that ring. John Mad Dog Rogers capturing the title away, but Walker getting the championship back away from Rogers shortly after, just under 30 days for a 6th championship run. And now looking to get back on the top of the food chain, but right now he's got to get through Hiro Katsuyori, who right now is the #1 contender for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship, with a well-placed defeat against Ramon Cruz a few weeks ago. Walker now in control, driving the fist right down to the side of the head of Hiro Katsuyori. Katsuyori with a shot to the midsection, and a hell of a lariat delivered by Hiro. I've talked about the monstrosity, the terrifying level of impact from Hiro Katsuyori and his lariats that have not been seen since the days of Stan Hansen, and he hits Walker again with a second one. You combine those lariats with the arsenal of suplexes, much like that one from Hiro Katsuyori, and you have one of the most devastating in-ring competitors in all of XFW. And Katsuyori now with a suplex to power slam as he starts laying in some heavy damage to Seth Walker. Walker, known for his comebacks, jumps back to his feet and takes down Katsuyori and lays him out. Walker on the outside now. Katsuyori starting to get back to his feet. Walker, good Lord, Walker with a sledgehammer and hits Katsuyori right in the breadbasket. And now starts slamming down on him. Repeated shots to the chest and back with a damn sledgehammer. And then celebrates it like he's won a prize at the street fair. Katsuyori fires back. Sends him into the barricade. Katsuyori now looking underneath the ring. Good Lord, Katsuyori with a baseball bat. Walker gets, oh my good Lord. Walker takes a shot upside the head from Katsuyori. Both men now battling over the baseball bat, and another one. And a shot again. Katsuyori swinging away like he's Babe Ruth. Ooh, takes him down. Jaime, welcome to XFW. Thank you for tuning in. Counter by Katsuyori, and again the shoulder clothesline. Alyssa Marie says, oh God. As these two continue to battle it out, Katsuyori now pulling out a table. Walker struggling to take it away now. Oh, and Walker collides, driving that table into the head of Hiro Katsuyori, and now repeated shots driving it into the ribs of the suplex machine. Walker again with that sledgehammer. Katsuyori dodges out of the way, and again, the clothesline takes the big man down. Katsuyori winding up, sending Walker to the inside. Oh, good Lord. Both men laying in heavy damage now. Katsuyori now with a ladder. Changing his mind. Oh, jeez, here we go. Bloodsword6.com table getting torn apart again. It's hard to take t-shirt orders when these guys keep destroying the tables. Katsuyori down tossed back inside Walker, trying to avoid the table chaos that is outside. It looks like a trash pit. On the outside of the ring, and Katsuyori again with a heavy shot. Those devastating clotheslines delivered. Katsuyori again on the outside now. Looking back for the table. Shoving it underneath there. Oh, he hit Walker right in the shin with it as he came in. But Walker counters through and sends it back outside. We've got a number of matches tonight, folks, that are main event caliber. This one including as Walker goes back to the inside now, trying to decide what he wants to do. Picking up that table now. Katsuyori getting back to his feet. Katsuyori now again with the sledgehammer. Good Lord, sledgehammer versus table. Table wins. How often do you get to say that? Katsuyori with a counter through. Takes Walker down. Goes for the roll, for the whirlwind clothesline. Walker was able to counter out of it. But Katsuyori connects with a suplex. That could have been all she wrote for Walker, and Katsuyori hit with that whirlwind suplex. But now Katsuyori setting up the table. Knee shot to the face of Walker. Both of these men unrelentingly powerful inside this square circle, and both men now battling it on. Katsuyori sends him into the table. Walker fighting away, doesn't want that to happen. Katsuyori was shot to the midsection again. Walker again into the table. Katsuyori double underhook. Up and over, almost through the table, but Katsuyori sending Walker halfway across the ring. Knee to the midsection. Katsuyori leveling Walker with that clothesline. Did you see that impact? Walker's knees colliding with his own head. Good Lord. Katsuyori now again with the table. Setting it up in the middle of the ring. Walker with a counter. had too much time to recover and lays in a shot to the back of the head. Ooh, hard impact there by Walker. Walker now grabbing Katsuyori by the back of the hair. Katsuyori sends him up and over, crashing to the outside. I don't think we've even had a pin attempt from these. As Dirk Webb said on Twitch, there is no love lost between these men, as both of them are expending a lot of energy and dishing out a lot of damage, and we haven't even had a pin cover yet. That I can recall anyway. Too much carnage and chaos going on the outside. Walker back inside. Both men now struggling for dominance. Shot to the midsection by Katsuyori, delivers an elbow to the back of the head. Walker again tossed out. Katsuyori sizing him up. Walker now running over, just trying to avoid Hiro Katsuyori at this point. Katsuyori and Walker catches him and again takedown. Walker put his own leg to the table just for the impact, tossing Katsuyori down. Walker now again with that sledgehammer coming out after Katsuyori. Katsuyori stealing it away and a shot to the midsection. And again the lariat levels Walker hard. Katsuyori now again with that sledgehammer. Enough time to go say hi to the young kids in the front row. Walker getting back to his feet. Katsuyori brandishing again that sledgehammer. Staring down now as Walker tries to get back up. Oh my dear Lord, did you hear that? And a shot down to the top of the head by Katsuyori. Walker took a brutal shot right to the waist from Katsuyori with that sledgehammer. Katsuyori now standing over Walker. Big right hand. Katsuyori trying to lock him up. Cradle suplex. Cradle suplex. Katsuyori gets it. Katsuyori dropping to one knee right after the pinfall. Can't even stand up after a hellacious back and forth battle. Look at the impact right here from Walker. Boom. Right down that horrendous, but here's that clothesline, folks. Look at that impact from Hiro Katsuyori, turning Walker inside out and upside down. But Walker continued to fight back. You see there, Walker kicking the table. But the cradle suplex from Hiro Katsuyori. Too much for Walker to contend with, and Katsuyori walks away with the victory, the #1 contender for the XFW World. Whoa, 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 whoa! Speak of the devil! Speak of the devil! Ramon Cruz! Ramon Cruz! Ramon Cruz! Frankensteiner from the top rope! The World Heavyweight Champion is out here! The World Heavyweight Champion is in action! Enziguri now from Ramon Cruz! Katsuyori just had a brutal match with Seth Walker, and now Ramon Cruz is out on the attack. Cruz again with an enziguri delivered to the back of the head. The World Heavyweight Champion attacking the #1 contender, and now attacking the eyes. Katsuyori all but helpless. Drop kick again. Ramon Cruz taking the cheap route and attacking Hiro Katsuyori inside the ring after a hell of a battle. Ramon Cruz jumping inside the ring, attacking Hiro Katsuyori after Katsuyori just had a brutal knockdown drag-out match with Ramon Cruz. Again, folks, this shows you the level that Ramon Cruz is willing to go to keep that championship around his waist, attacking the #1 contender, hoping to keep the man down, hoping to put a little emphasis on that, probably looking to cause an injury any way he can get an advantage over Hiro Katsuyori. Ramon Cruz will take that shortcut, folks. As Marshall Foskett in our chat room said, this is our XFW World Heavyweight Champion, folks, and he is cheap. Ramon Cruz will not hide the fact that he will take the short road, the shortcut, the side path to do whatever he needs to do in XFW to be on top. His father, Romeo Vega, was the same style of competitor. They make no apologies about it. They will tell you straight to your face, I will cheat to beat you, and they'll do it with a smile. And they're very good at that, of avoiding the referee's gaze, turning the referee's attention and getting those shots in. And the sad thing is, Ramon Cruz doesn't even need to use these underhanded tactics. He is a phenomenal in-ring competitor. And he is XFW World Heavyweight Championship material. It's about how he handles himself, how he carries himself. And these are the kind of tactics that make you wonder if his in-ring abilities are worthy of championships. But that kind of action is not worthy of the championship in a lot of folks' eyes. And obviously the fans feel the same way. Folks, let's head down to ringside as more one-on-one action continues next on XFW Danger Zone. And here comes Masked Mike. Masked Mike,
The following
the
contest
most recent XFW Mustang. Thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Danger Zone.
Weighing in at 200.
As I was saying, Masked Mike was the most recent XFW Extreme Opportunity briefcase holder and cashed it in on Ramon Cruz and came within mere seconds of capturing the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Mendy, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW Danger Zone. Masked Mike will have his hands full tonight, folks. Dirk Webb, you are correct. Masked Mike did come that close to touching greatness. But right tonight, he's got his dance card full and is punched by that man right there, Brian Blaze. Brian Blaze, one of the most hated men in all of professional wrestling. Blaze has been on a hot streak as of late. One of the few men in professional wrestling that says flat out the hatred of the crowd feeds his ego. The more you're upset, the more his self-esteem goes up. As Brian Blaze makes his way down the ring. Masked Mike cashed in that Extreme Opportunity briefcase at possibly the best time he could ever think to do so. But somehow Ramon Cruz pulled enough out of the tank, out of the reserve cells, and was able to beat Mike, even though Mike had an awesome amount of offense. And here we go. Brian Blaze loves to get inside the head of his opponents. Loves to get that emotional aspect going, to get his opponent off their game, on tilt, and not performing as well as they should. But Masked Mike right now is starting to dominate the former World Heavyweight Champion. Shot to the midsection now by by Brian Blaze. Blaze a shot again to the knee, with the knee right to the face of Masked Mike. Blaze sidewalk slam, and you see how slowly Blaze gets back to his feet as he looks at the damage he's done. He's very methodical in his ways, and again the knee shot by Brian Blaze. And here we go, the taunting. Blaze giving no respect to anybody, and a flying elbow again takes Mike off his feet. Masked Mike, I used to refer to him as the bouncing ball of XFW, because this man bounces back from oblivion match after match after match. After absorbing ridiculous amounts of damage, this kid seems to continue to drive forward. As he's doing right now, Blaze unleashed a hell of a lot of offense, but Mike is right back in the driver's seat like nothing happened. Blaze dodges out of the way, and a tail takedown, right back into it. And now Blaze, repeated shots to the head, and a stomp to the chest. I think Masked Mike might be getting under the skin of Brian Blaze. I don't think Blaze expected this much problem from Masked Mike, as Mike again lays in some shots to Brian Blaze. Mike now dragging Blaze across the ring. Oh, and some shots right to the back of the kidneys, and again, Mass Mike leveling, forearms well placed into the lower back of Brian Blaze. Mike now going to work on the arm. Mike, a former tag team champion with Lee Bischoff in a down south wrestling promotion. The two have yet to tag up here in XFW, but right now, spoke too soon. Blaze lands a shot as Mass Mike was looking to get in, and Blaze again, a wind-up right hand connects to Mass Mike. And Blaze again taunting the crowd in attendance, turning his attention away from Mass Mike, which could come back to haunt him, but Blaze lands a beautiful suplex, and Mike bounces back just from the sheer impact. Blaze in the cover, but Mike able to get the shoulder up. You see the way Brian Blaze put his forearm across the face of Mass Mike. Oh, a spine buster! Blaze exploding with that impact. And almost a 3 count. Blaze looks a little beside himself there. I guess he thought that was it. I don't think he thought Mike was getting up after that one. But again, Mass Mike is very resilient. Mass Mike seems to be able to absorb damage of a man twice his size. Brian Blaze, what is Blaze? Blaze exposing that top turnbuckle. Mike and Turner not seeing it as he's paying attention to Mass Mike, and now Blaze sends him into that steel exposed ring post. And now again Blaze just taunting as you see Mike holding onto his lower back. Blaze like a lion now, playing with his food. Mike turns to the ground in the corner, but Blaze connects with an elbow. Mike connects with an inverted atomic drop. Can you imagine the capacity crowd going apeshit if Mass Mike can beat Brian Blaze? Can you imagine how embarrassed Brian Blaze would feel? Because I can guarantee you he looks down on Mass Mike. Oh, it sends him to the outside. Referee starts the count. Blaze now on the outside. Mass Mike coming through it again. Blaze catches him just as he comes around the ring. Phenomenal situational awareness by Brian Blaze, knowing where his opponent was. Mass Mike didn't have clear line of sight to Blaze, but Blaze kept a solid track of Mass Mike through that whole exchange. Blaze now winds up again, and Mass Mike this time chest first into that exposed steel ring post. Blaze now stalking over Mike. Mike dodging out of the way. Sends Blaze crashing into the corner. Blaze turns things around again. And Blaze a third time sends Mike into that exposed ring post, taking the advantage. But Mike claps the head. Mike again continuing to battle on against all odds. But Blaze slaps him down with a neck breaker. And now Blaze acting like he's kicking dirt on Mass Mike as Mike is laying prone. And now blatant choke by Brian Blaze. Blatant choke by the former World Heavyweight Champion. But again, Mike gets back to his feet. Blaze quickly grabs a front face lock, drives him down. Mike trying to get back to his feet. Blaze puts him underneath the ropes, driving a hard shot. Underneath the ropes, and now again Blaze, methodically walking around the ring. Standing over Mike again like an animal, a wild animal plays with his food. Mike in trouble. Uh-oh, Blaze lands another underhook. DDT connects for Brian Blaze. It is all elementary. Mike Couture's putting the top turnbuckle back on. Mike Couture's putting the turnbuckle back on. Mike gets the shoulder up. Mike Couture was putting the turnbuckle back on. Brian Blaze's own antics came back to haunt him. Pile driver now from Mike. Blaze rolls out of the ring. Mike landing his signature pile driver, now trying to get the crowd behind him. Brian Blaze's own antics cost him a match right there. Can Masked Mike come back and win this match? Blaze takes him down on the outside. You can see the anger levels on Brian Blaze right now. Taunting now in front of the audience. Blaze back inside the ring. Swings a haymaker, Masked Mike out of the way. Blaze goes right back to work. Now Blaze dragging his eyes across that top rope. And again the right hand for Brian Blaze. And again right back to taunting the audience. Brian Blaze had this match won, but Mike Atura distracted by Brian Blaze's own antics. And now Blaze returning the shots from earlier on from Masked Mike into the lower back. And now right hands from Blaze. Blaze now just looking to play some damage into Mike. And again the spine buster. And more animosity, more ego from Brian Blaze as Masked Mike struggles to get back to his feet as Brian Blaze continues the offense. But Masked Mike again dancing out of the way, trying to avoid everything. But Blaze catches him again. Scoop slam. Brian Blaze again cutting off all the momentum that Mike Mask has just as he gets a glimpse of hope. Big right hand from Blaze. Masked Mike back to his feet quickly and lands a backbreaker. Masked Mike now working on the arm, trying to slow down Brian Blaze, trying to cut off that pace. Blaze landing shots in the midsection. Brian Blaze has definitely got more out of this match tonight than he bargained for. Sidewalk slam down from Brian Blaze. Wow, Blaze looks a little on the exhausted side. Blaze running in, elbow drop right to the chest. Blaze now again stalking over Mike. Blaze, Masked Mike goes to the eyes. Masked Mike, Tila went out. Blaze fires right back. Drop kick now from Masked Mike. Say it ain't so fun. Say it isn't so fun. Can Masked Mike walk away with this match tonight? Blaze gets out of the way. Blaze dodging out of the way at the last minute. Spine buster. Cover. That's it. Brian Blaze, almost as if he set that up himself, dodging out of the way of that elbow, setting up for the spine buster. Brian Blaze's every move is calculated, folks. Masked Mike giving him a solid run, proving he can run with the big dogs. But Brian Blaze victorious again. So close. Masked Mike had everything lined up. But Brian Blaze again like a wild animal playing with his food. Masked Mike goes to the top rope. Blaze clearly had that move scouted. Just as Masked Mike comes down, Blaze moves out of the way and lands that spine buster for the quick 1, 2, 3. Now again, folks, I think Brian Blaze was getting a little too big for his britches there as he took off that turnbuckle pad and used it multiple times, but just as he landed his finishing move with the double underhook DDT, Mike Atura noticed it, put it back on, allowing Mike to get the pinfall or to get enough time to recover and get his shoulder up. You saw the rage in sight in Brian Blaze. But it seemed it just had a negative effect as Blaze went into full rage mode and really did a lot of damage to Masked Mike. But again, you've got to give it to Masked Mike, a.k.a. Shiny Mike, as dubbed by some of the XFW fans, as he again put on an outstanding show and proved he has what it takes to compete at a top level here in XFW. Brian Blaze is a multi-time World Heavyweight Champion here in XFW. One of the most feared men in all of XFW's ring. And Masked Mike just took him to his limits. Now, Masked Mike obviously got inside of the head of Brian Blaze, and I don't even think he tried. Just his resiliency, his ability to carry on got inside the level of Brian Blaze. And even though Brian Blaze walked away with the victory tonight, I think Masked Mike has the moral victory. For the first time in a long time, someone else got under the skin of Brian Blaze. Now up next, folks, is what originally was slated to be our main event of the evening, as Sean Owens goes one-on-one with his former tag team partner and friend, Josh the Coach Clemens. Now, these two used to be tag team champions here in XFW. They were solid and competed for years, traveling the road for years. Ben Belvis says 2 Girls, 1 Cup Part 2. No. No. We don't talk about 2 Girls, 1 Cup ever again. And if you've never seen that, do not look that up on the internet. Ben, you are a bad person, but welcome to the stream anyway. Folks, let's head down to the ring as Josh Clemens clashes with Sean Owens next on XFW Danger Zone. Damn, Ben, really? And here comes the XFW United States Champion, Sean Owens.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Grapplers from Lincoln, Nebraska, weighing in at 200.
Ben Bellis, you can mess around all you want. We're just happy you're here. Hope you have some fun. I'm just messing around on YouTube. Seriously, no one look up 2 Girls, 1 Cup. Dirk Webb just on Twitch, just don't Google it. Jaime now says, yes, never watched that. We've started something now. Well, folks, around the 10:30 hour when XFW took a weird turn and got really, really gross. But Ben, still, welcome to the crowd. Yes, Derek, Derek, yeah, he did throw me off the game there. I'm going to give Ben a medal just for that. See, then Derek Smith has to go all weird, blue waffle. You guys are just going dirty. But folks, here comes the former tag team champion and former
and his opponent,
partner to Sean Owens, Josh the Coach Clemens, with his new protege. I shouldn't say new protege, his young student, his new partner, Mason Storm, the 5-time XFW Internet Championship.
Josh Clemens.
Elisa Marie Burdick says that video will traumatize you. I'll be honest, if I hear the music for that video, I almost have a stroke. It's a good thing we don't have Kitty Lane on the programming tonight. That would really send XFW into Triple X territory. This is Derek Smith said. Owens with the feared Owens lock, says Dirk Webb. Meanwhile, Josh the Coach Clemens with the sleeper hold. Here we go, folks. These two have battled on a number of occasions, and Owens coming out the gate, instantly attacking the arm of Josh the Coach Clemens. Clemens now kicking him away. Clemens with a kick to midsection, follows through the DDT. Both these men, 2 of the most technically sound wrestlers in all of XFW. Owens firing through. Clemens connects with a haymaker clothesline, sending the champion down to the canvas. Clemens back to his corner, having a little bit of a confab there with young Mason Storm. Clemens, nice drop toe hold from the coach. Wow, that was impressive. The coach, you see the mustache signs in the audience. The coach almost back to his full glory with his mustache that he lost at the hands of Biff Wellington. Look at this, Owens. Now look at Owens now stretching out the neck and the arm. He's got Coach's arm wrapped around the top rope, using his own body weight to really cinch in some damage. Owens off to a good start now tonight. After the last encounter these two had at XFW Fright Night, Matt Mania. Owens was I went back and searched through our catalogs and our library of all the Josh the Coach Clemens matches I could find. And the reason the animosity level that already existed between these two has gotten to a new high is because it was, in fact, the first time Josh the Coach Clemens has ever submitted or tapped out in a wrestling match, and it was his former partner, Sean Owens. So that has really set the coach off. But Owens continuing right now to counter the coach almost at every corner. Snap suplex now for Owens. Beautiful float over into a cover, but Clemens instantly gets the shoulder up. Clemens now into a scissors lock. Elbows now firmly to the head, crashing in on Clemens. These two had a falling out. Oh, look at Mason Storm now interjecting himself. And the coach taking the opportunity, dropping him on the back of his head. And the insult to injury from Clemens. Clemens now right back on the assault. Takes him up. Old school style. Atomic drop from the Clemens. And the coach lays in with a heavy shot to the head. Mason Storm interjecting himself, distracting Owens to give the coach an advantage, and again he returns to the DDT. The coach now starting to target the head of Sean Owens. Owens earlier already targeting the arms and shoulder, as both these men will look to set up their signature submission holds. Clemens dodging out of the way. Owens again with a counter right to the midsection. And now to a hammerlock. Oh, we've seen Owens do this before. Side Russian leg sweep, hammerlock position. All that weight coming down on the coach's own arm. We got a cover. Clemens again gets the shoulder up. Watch for any time now as Owens will look to use that submission hold, the Owens lock. But again, the coach another time goes for the DDT. But Owens again, lightning quick, gets back to his feet. Takedown now by Owens. And coach rolls underneath the ropes, wisely avoiding a pinfall or submission attempt. Owens not wanting to give him much time to recover. Vertical suplex brings him in right over the ropes. Owens now calling him a tie. The coach fires through and lands a heavy suplex or clothesline, and now scolding him like he was a toddler is Josh the Coach Clemens. Clemens in a spot now. Clemens locks on the sleeper. Owens instantly with a counter. Owens instantly with a counter. Saw it coming and got out of it luckily. But the coach lands another clothesline. The coach lays in with another clothesline. The coach now over the top of Owens again. Counter again by Sean Owens. Oh, the coach lands another right hand. Clemens now laying a number of shots on Sean Owens. The coach again stalking over him. The coach lands it on. The coach has it on. The coach has the sleeper on. Can Owens get out? Can Owens master through? Oh my God! Clemens just knocked out the United States champion. Clemens just got a win over the United States champion. Clemens with that sleeper hold, the same way he won the XFW World Heavyweight Championship, just took out Sean Owens. Owens, you can see the level of disgust on his face. Wow! Ladies and gentlemen, you talk about a level of wrestling inside the ring. Both of those men at the peak of their game. And the unthinkable, Owens has not lost a match in, I would say, folks, going on 5 months here in XFW. And Josh the Coach Clemens, with his third attempt, walks on the sleeper hold that Owens could not counter it a third time. What a phenomenal match. But folks, that may very well set up Josh the Coach Clemens for a number one contendership spot for the XFW United States Championship. Now again, these two have been battling on and off again over the past few months. And it didn't, their battle, their animosity, their rivalry seemed to be over early in their year when Owens took some time off after losing to Clemens. But then Owens came back, reinvented himself, new look, new in-ring style, and got himself all the way to the top of the charts and captured the United States Championship. And it seemed to really light a fire under the Coach Clemens. Seemed to reignite that rivalry, or almost a jealous rage inside the coach that his former student, his former protege, is now outshining him inside the ring. But now tonight, Clemens, and again, folks, I don't think that would have happened if it wasn't for Mason Storm. You saw Mason Storm distract Sean Owens as Owens had a number of offensive unanswered moves inside the ring. Mason Storm interjecting himself, distracting Sean 2.0 Owens, and then Owens turning his back, Clemens laying in the shots, setting up for the first time he land on the submission hold, the sleeper hold. I'm sure this will not be the last time these two will clash, and now the title may be on the line the next time they do meet, as Clemens just defeated the United States Championship. Well, up next, folks, is our main event of the evening. A rivalry that has spanned several months here in XFW that does not want to seem to end. That's got a lot of story behind it, a lot of drama, and for lack of a better term, folks, family matters. Now, that was supposed to be our main event, but since this level of hatred between these two guys continues to rise, Thunderbolt Alpha going one-on-one with Liger in his Hell in a Cell construct next on XFW Danger Zone. This will be our new main event. And here comes the man known as Liger. The former Thunderbolt, now out on his own, attacking his partners. Liger with a new look, new attitude, new animosity level.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from Yamaguchi, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Liger.
A lot of folks wondering what transpired between the Thunderbolts. We still have not seen Saturn in a number of weeks, if not more, since Liger took him out. Thunderbolt Alpha recently returning to XFW after taking some time off again after being tossed off the top of a tractor trailer in the lot by Liger. We've seen both of these guys interfere with each other because we know Liger and Alpha both have been subjects to experiments by the former owner and CEO of Yamamoto Industries. Dirk Webb chiming in saying Liger out to destroy Thunderbolts like the only one. The Thunderbolts are one time a phenomenal team here in XFW. Liger and Saturn, former tag team champions. Alpha, a former United States and Internet champion. You see that ominous structure hanging from overhead.
And his opponent from
here comes Alpha.
Japan, weighing in at 223 pounds.
Again, Alpha sporting some new in-ring gear.
Alpha!
In the traditional Thunderbolt uniform. But now a few more upgrades, so to speak. The Thunderbolt apparatus, armor, power suit, whatever you want to call it, has been a form of controversy here in XFW for some time. But regardless of Thunderbolts as state fan favorites, Thunderbolt Alpha still the most downloaded wrestler in all of XFW on the PlayStation 4 community creations. But these two now will clash in that monstrous structure still hanging above the ring as it slowly comes down. These two men at XFW Fright Night, back-to-back nights. As we saw Liger have some kind of interference to Alpha. Here we go, folks. If I was Mike Couture, I'd get right out of the way. Liger coming out of the fence swinging. Alpha with a running kick, but Liger firing right back. Clothesline now from Alpha, takes him down. Pinfall or submission only. No count out, no disqualification. Liger now with a phenomenal drop kick, takes Alpha down to the canvas. Liger has to have a psychological advantage in this match, as he seems to have no feelings other than anger and animosity. Alpha at one time was trying to get, for lack of a better term, folks, the band back together, trying to talk Liger into rejoining the Thunderbolts. Well, look at Alpha turning things around. Alpha, exploder into the corner, taking Liger down. Javed, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Alpha, the single leg dropkick now takes Liger down. Alpha off to a solid start here so far. Oh, spoke too soon. Liger with the counter. Liger puts Alpha on the top rope. Liger all the way to the top goes Liger. Uh-oh. All the way down. Both men now feeling that impact. You see how they bounce off the canvas. Baba 08, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW Bloodstone 6 streaming. Liger back to his feet. Alpha using the ropes to help himself back up. Irish whip now. Up over the top goes Liger. A second drop. And a flying elbow connects to the jaw of Thunderbolt Alpha. Alpha gets back to his feet. Bicycle kick right to the face. And now Alpha backflip. Again getting the crowd behind him. Alpha's been a fan favorite here for a long time in XFW, ever since our debut in our digital platform. Low shot to the middle of back now by Alpha. Delivering a couple blows to the kidney area of Liger. Alpha now going to the top. Comes off. Elbow drop right to the chest of Alpha. Or of Liger, I'm sorry. Alpha again putting his hands up. The crowd getting behind him. Alpha charges in. Up and over. DDT connects. Liger going to the outside. Alpha in pursuit. Rick Fletcher, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Alpha pulls him off and drives his face into the apron and now sends him into the steel steps. Both men now dangerously close to that steel cage. Liger turns it around, sends Alpha now head first into that unforgiving steel cage. Rick Fletcher on a sharing spree. Thank you, Mr. Fletcher. Alpha now head into the canvas, trying to dodge out of the way. Both men now swinging wildly. Alpha tripping over the steps. Or Liger, I'm sorry. Rick Fletcher, thank you for sharing it. And Liger's head collides with the steel apparatus at ringside. Both men now laying in shots. Into the steel steps again goes Thunderbolt Alpha, as both men continue the brutality on the outside. Super kick countered. Liger gets shot with a hand. And again into the steel structure. Alpha sends him back inside. Alpha in pursuit. Liger right back to the outside. Wants no part of him now at this point. Alpha now putting together a nice string of offense. And again into that steel structure as these two continue to battle on tonight. Rick Fletcher on a sharing spree. Thank you, Mr. Fletcher. Shot to the hand by now by Alpha. Liger reeling from the damage. A number of shots have been delivered by Thunderbolt Alpha. Liger has taken a lot of damage in this match. And again, into the cage. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing. Not a lot of room on the outside of this structure for these guys to move around. Alpha again sends him crashing into the steel steps. Antoine, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Uppercut now by Liger, or to Liger. Both men now swinging wildly. Wait, again, Liger's head sent into that steel structure. Headbutt now to the back. Into the steel ring post. Good Lord, these guys are going to, someone's going to get brutalized tonight. Alpha with a big right hand. Liger fighting back. Liger, Liger went into steel mode. Look at the flesh of Liger has gone into steel mode again. Uh-oh, Alpha picks him up. Alpha puts him into the cage. Alpha, knowing his former partner very well, power bombs him into the steel cage as Liger, as we've seen him do in the past, go into that steel mode where it looks like he goes all silver. Alpha now in control again. Big right hand. And tossing him again to the outside. Alpha now going to the top. That's a long way down. Changed his mind. I don't think he's got enough room to jump. That's the problem. Alpha right back out again. Liger with a counter. And a hard shot to the face. Super kick to the back of the head of Alpha. Dirk Webb saying the nanites have been activated. That may very well be what Dr. Yamamoto put inside Thunderbolt Liger. Irish choke now by Liger. Both men have taken a lot of damage. Alpha dodges out of the way. Shot to the midsection now. Counter again by Liger. Liger up on the rope. Beautiful. High cross body delivered by Alpha. You see the level of agility by Liger repeatedly shown in this match. Alpha dodges out of the way. Hard Irish over to the turnbuckle. Alpha dumps him on the back of his head. Liger in trouble again. Alpha tosses him up and over again to the outside arena floor. Dangerous proximity to that steel structure is Thunderbolt Alpha and Liger. Right hand delivered again. Alpha can on it, puts him through the steel side, that wall of that cage. Liger laid out by Alpha. The crowd now with "This is awesome" chant. Alpha now on the outside. Oh no. Alpha starting his way up for whatever bloody reason you would think to. And Liger in pursuit. Somebody tonight is gonna die. Both men now on the top of this steel structure. There is no point to this. This just puts everyone in danger. There is no reason. Alpha tonight is just looking for blood. Both men charging in now. Liger dodging out of the way. Alpha with a German suplex on top of that steel structure. And a hurricane to follow through. Part of that cage is already given way. Liger fighting back now. Kick to the midsection. Chop by Liger. Alpha fires right back. Fireman's carry takeover now by Liger. Again, both men teetering right over portion of that steel cage that's open up. Fire back again by Liger. Jabs now in from Fletch. Big right hand. Liger up on top. Oh my dear Lord! Liger sending Alpha careening down through the ropes with a reverse Frankensteiner. Alpha might be dead. Oh my dear Lord. Liger now with a cover. 2. That's it. Liger again victorious over Thunderbolt Alpha in a hellacious fashion. Alpha going up to the top of the cage, put his own body at risk, and it paid off for Liger. Is right there. Alpha collapses down. And Liger again defeats his former partner, Thunderbolt Alpha. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in tonight to XFW Danger Zone. We will not be on tomorrow night. Unfortunately, I've got to go to work. But we'll be back next week with more XFW action right here on Blood Sword 6 streaming.